These new rollout carts from the Sanitation Service Authority feature prominently outside homes across Barbados, but questions often arise about where to place them. Can the old garbage bins still be used? What is the purpose of the blue bin? And do I need to put my name on the bin? SSA officials address these and other concerns in this program.
For the most part, we've had good responses from the public in terms of the new rollout carts and bins. And we need to differentiate. The bin is for the recycling purposes when we start that program. That's the blue bin. The cart is for what you would consider your normal household garbage. However, with the new bins, there are some issues. One, persons are still placing loose waste in the rollout cart. We prefer that you still bag it. You can bag it and tie it, and then so that when we come, it's easy to, through the hydraulics, to lift the cart. We prefer the bags as well to be in the area of about 20 pounds. So we don't want you to put all of your construction material into the carts, into the bags. We do not want all of that material in the cart. It's too heavy. Secondly, there are persons still parking their vehicles next to the roll-out carts. So we have a problem here, and this problem is not only unique to this area, but throughout Barbados. And it concerns us, and I know it must affect you as a loader because you have to maneuver behind there. Many times you have to avoid scraping the vehicle with the bin. So we prefer householders to avoid having their vehicles parked, blocking you to get access to the bin. If you can, the time of collection, or you have a garage, reverse onto your garage, reverse onto a side, the curb, that makes it easy for us to get at the rollout cart.
Another bothersome practice for the SSA is the placement of the rollout cart near natural gas and water meters.
Let's go back a bit to the rollout carts. If you have your cart next to the natural gas meter, the water meter, please desist from doing that. Because when we place the cart back there, if the cart had to fall over, it could damage that. Then you're going to blame us for that. So we prefer you to place the rollout cart at least 6 feet, if possible, away from the natural gas meter and the water meter.
What about the placing of dead animals in the carts?
In addition, we want persons to understand that dead animals should not be placed in the bin. We have a pet patrol department that you can call and you can have the animal removed. Once the animal is in the road, then we move it for free. If it's on your premises, it's a small fee. But we do not want you to place that animal into the rollout carts.
Another way to assist SSA staff as they carry out their duties is by turning the cart in the right direction.
Julia, this is not the correct way. The reason it's not the correct way, it's difficult for the fellas to maneuver. So we have to come here, then we have to do this, and see it's full of garbage, and we have to turn it like that so that we can roll it out. We prefer it to be like this, especially if it's on a flat surface like this. The fellas can come, easy access, and go. All right? And then easy access for you, because you live here, you can open here, place your garbage here. If it's like that, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Easy. This is for the fellas to bring out. And then they maneuver like that. And then we take it, and the fellas then hook it up onto the vehicle.
Now, there are some persons who prefer to continue using their old cans and putting the new ones away for later. That is definitely a no-no. The SSA is encouraging residents to put their new rollout carts into action.
There's some of you that were issued with the rollout carts, but still you prefer to have the cart in your garage or in your veranda. No, we have given you the rollout cart to use to store your garbage. Therefore, we prefer you to desist from using the old bin and get into the habit of using the cart. There will come a time that we will stop collecting from the bins, the metal and the plastic ones, once you have been issued with a rollout cart. The rollout cart is safer for you and it's safer for us as well. There's some persons who don't have a rollout cart yet and they're using the cans or the plastic bins. That is no problem. However, if your bin can reach my chest, that's too tall. So we don't want you to have a bin that is 5'10", 5'11". No, if your bin is like 5 feet, that is fine. But once you go there, our guys are humans and they will have to put their heads all over into the bin to remove your waste.
Now, at times, persons may complain of the SSA trucks not coming through their area to collect garbage, especially after being issued with the new rollout carts. But here is why.
The reason why trucks wasn't going through certain areas before is because of the roads. Some are too small, some are basically blocked every time you go. So you had to do alternative measures so as to remove the garbage. So even now with the roll-up bins, now people still expect you now because of the roll-up bins to come through the roads that they couldn't get through before. There are areas that are walk paths. People know they're walk paths, but because that the roll-up bins come into place, they want the trucks to come on them. But when the truck comes, the truck is going to dirty them, the truck is going to dig them up, and then you can complain still.
Indiscriminate dumping is also posing a challenge for the SSA, particularly in the city areas.
We are having some situations where we have unauthorized persons come into various areas in the city and dump their stuff. We find as frequent people come and dump their fridges, their stoves, their garbage, everything that may be on their premises, or even if they're working for somebody, they come and dump those tools or equipment, whatever it is, in those places. What we would want the residents of different areas or parishes not to come into the city and dump their stuff. If we find that happening, we would have the police or the health inspectors, we'll take the numbers of those vehicles and we would go to the residents and let them know that they're dumping illegally or it is an unauthorized person who is dumping it illegally. So we want to stamp out this, what they're doing.
So while we salute the guys and we commend them on the work they're doing, we also have to look out for their safety and the safety of you, the residents. Hey, we can do better. So we're making an appeal yet again. Together, we can keep Barbados clean and keep it safe.